Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ken, aka the SuperTechGod, aka the Super Variant God. Why? Because we have every variant in the game. Now I know it's been a while. I haven't been consistent. I definitely missed a week or two putting these videos out, and I apologize. We're gonna fix that. We'll make things better. Gonna be consistent. Promise you guys, we're gonna do this every week. Even if I change my schedule around, we're gonna make it happen. So let's dive into this week's new variants. Of course, it starts off with this amazing looking Captain America. It is part of a bundle. It is $9.99 US. Capitalist variant looks awesome. I can already see the animation with it. Looks like the clothes in this room needs to be clean. Hopefully we get to see what this word is saying back here. If this is part of a cool comic, I'm sure White Wayne ready to let people know down in the comments what this is all about. Like I said, it's part of an awesome bundle called Baby's First Super Suit for $10. Great value. You get 1200 gold. You get these awesome boosters, this avatar, and this variant. So of course, definitely check this out if you're a big Captain America fan, especially he just got that buff from last week's OTA. If you want to hear more about that, check out the newest episode of the Marvel SNAPcast with your hosts, myself, Top 5 Sino, and of course, it's Guess Gaming. All right, see the other variants we have on this list. And then we're going to Squirrel Girl. This Squirrel Girl looks like trying to stuff a bunch of the acorns in her mouth along with the squirrel here. This looks like it is part of the rare pool, so 700 gold, pretty cool. Ryan Kinyard is definitely the artist on this variant. Looks pretty awesome. I love the way this variant looks like they got caught trying to stuff all the acorns in their mouth. We're going to see some cool animation going on here with the background, I'm sure, maybe with the hair moving and the fur on the tail moving, but it's going to be a pretty cool looking variant, especially with Patriot meta going on over the place. This is going to be a cool looking Squirrel Girl. Now, I'm not sure if the squirrels will look like this or not, but I guess we'll find out once this card comes out. And then, of course, we have Havoc. This is the Hellfire Gala variant version. This Havoc looks pretty cool. Havoc is definitely a cool card. Can't wait to see this whole thing animated. We're going to see the stuff in the background, the lines, stuff around the hands, and of course, the white light coming off of his chest. Going to be a cool looking variant. Can't wait to see it. And it is part of the spotlight caches, so of course it's going to be there with, of course, the other card known as Sasquatch. If you guys have not picked up this card yet, here's the time to get it. Speaking of the star of this week, this wonderful spotlight variant will be there for Sasquatch. His is cost one less for each card you played last turn. So of course, if you have Sarah out early on any of these cards that could cheat out Andrew, Hope, Summers, whatever the case is, you drop this card down, you drop a bunch of cards down, including Mysterio, that counts for 3. And then you play this on the next turn, it's already a 3/10. Like, that is crazy. This, people say, is going to be the best card this season. I still think it's Sage, and nonetheless, this variant looks super cool. Can't wait to see. It looks like it's snowing, so hopefully we see these flurries coming down, the wind blowing, the fur on this variant. It's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to get it. And then we have Nakia. This Nakia looks pretty cool. Nice looking variant. It is part of a bundle. Did he freeze? All right, so this bundle will be $20. Nice cost. These costs have been looking good so far. If it stays the same, of course, these are all subject to change. This is all data mined. This Nakia variant, you get the avatar, 3,000 credits, and some boosters. I think Nakia is a great card, as you guys know. It's gonna be super cool to see if this is the actual bundle, and I can't wait to see what this card looks animated. The background, I'm sure the clouds and everything is gonna look cool. The hair is gonna be blowing in the wind, maybe some light shining on the bangles and on the necklace here and the earrings. It's cool looking Nakia. Then we have the card that I had the pleasure of reviewing before anyone else, Ravonna Renslayer. Now, this card is going to be super cool. I can already tell by the rainbow we're going to see here going on with Miss Minutes. The animation on the stars, everything's going to look super cool. This is definitely part of the Spotlight Cache, as we know. And of course, the artist known as Rian Gonzalez is the artist behind this chibi variant. I cannot wait to get this. If you have or seen the Mobius one, definitely cool combo to put together. This card is going to be awesome. And then we go to this Green Goblin. Looks pretty cool. Animation is going to be bananas. Can't wait to see the smoke coming from the back here. We're going to see, of course, the rocket stuff coming from back here as well. The eyes are going to be glowing. I'm sure this is going to be blowing in the wind, and the clouds might be moving as well. This is part of the rare pool, and it's some ink pulp. So pretty cool looking variant. 700 gold, guys. This is going to be pretty awesome. If you hoard those caches, here's your time to open them up, because this variant is going to be amazing. And then we have another Rian Gonzalez chibi variant of Dracula. This Dracula looks pretty cool. We're going to see the hair blowing in the wind. We're going to see this stuff lighting up. I love the art style of Rian Gonzalez. We're going to see the shining with the earrings, the armor, the sword, the things in the background. Little bat hair. Might be doing some cool things as well. And this is going to be in the super rare pool. So, of course, 1,200 gold. It's definitely going to be worth it. It looks like it's also going to be part of the album. So it looks like Rian Gonzalez is having a chibi album come out during this final week of this season. Would make sense how we did see Rian Gonzalez in the creator spotlight in the video. So pretty awesome. Let's check out the other Rian Gonzalez chibis coming out in this album. And then, of course, we have Wong. Now, this Wong looks super awesome. We're going to see the animation here with this twirling, the background with the smoke moving. The colors are going to be popping out as well. Hopefully something going on with the stars in the background. As we mentioned, it's from Rian Gonzalez, and it's in the super rare pool. So it's going to be, of course, 1,200 gold. I'm assuming you need this as well to fill up that album. But yeah, guys, get these variants. It's going to be super awesome. I cannot wait. Then we have Wolverine Chibi Gonzalez. Okay, eyes are going to be glowing. Background with the smoke is going to be happening. We're going to see the swords, excuse me, the adamantium coming off his arms is going to be shining. It's going to be looking pretty awesome. Hope we see what this is that he's jumping over or just finished destroying. Looks like a sentinel, so we get to see a little bit more as it's animated. And again, it's going to be part of the super rare and part of that Oops All Chibi album. 1,200 gold, guys. You got to get it. Then next we go to Sunspot. This Sunspot looks pretty cool. We get to see half of him in his normal outfit and the other half of him transformed. So I like this split thing here. Hopefully we see animations with this and the clouds, the little bunnies over there as well. We'll see some hair movement as well, and the colors popping. And of course, it's going to be 1,200 gold and part of that album. You're going to need it to complete that album. Highly recommend getting this Sunspot. Then we got the Chibi Rian Spider-Man. Miles Morales looks pretty cool. Super awesome. Definitely going to be super rare, of course. 1,200 gold. Part of that album. We're going to see the web doing something cool. The books moving up, and I hope that's levitating. That would be pretty awesome. Same thing with the sky doing something. The colors popping. This is a pretty cool looking Morales. Shout out to Rian. Again, this is going to be super awesome. Cannot wait to get this variant. And we got one of the coolest looking Cyclops variants out there. Oh man, shout out to X-Men 97, making Cyclops look super awesome, as he should. So I'm happy for that. Definitely love this animation. Is going to see it. We're going to see the hair moving. Well, hopefully we see this do something, some type of animation. The background, we're going to see the clouds moving, the color in the background popping, and of course the color here on his legs and stuff. It looks like it's reflection from the beam. So it's pretty cool if we see all that animated. This is gonna be a pretty cool looking Cyclops. Shout out to this awesome Rian Gonzalez. And it is, again, super rare, 1,200 gold. It looks like you gotta get it to complete your album. And to round off the shop takeover of Rian Gonzalez, we have this Iron Lad as these wonderful characters around. This looks like Wasp, Baby Hulk, maybe, not too sure. Sure, you guys let me know down in the comments below. It looks pretty cool. Love this animation. Hope we see this stuff happening with the rocket, and of course the smoke in the background, and this Baby Hulk looking terrified. If it is Baby Hulk, I'm sorry, I apologize. Cool looking variant. This variant's gonna be super awesome, and it is going to be, it looks like it might be what you get once you complete the album. You know, we can't wait to get that. So we definitely gonna complete this album. This is gonna be awesome. Creating a whole Rian Gonzalez, cool looking chibi cardless. Wow. Awesome. Cannot wait to get it. Which I was wrong. Brings us to another Rian Gonzalez chibi variant. This is of Echo. Wow. This variant looks super cool. Oh my, yo, Rian, you definitely This is phenomenal. We're gonna see some animation with these fiery looking birds moving around. I hope levitating maybe or floating. We're gonna see the animation of the 5 around her eye. Shout out to Top 5 Cino, of course. The background is gonna be doing some cool animation with the colors. And yeah, I like this chibi. Again, we can make a full chibi card list, and it is in the super rare pool. Now, it doesn't have to be an album, it looks like, but it's gonna be part of that takeover. 1200 gold, definitely worth it. Ooh, and one of the best 3-cost cards in the game, Wave. This Rian chibi wave looks pretty cool. Background, I'm sure we're gonna see the clouds moving. Hopefully the waves coming up on the sand or moving around somehow. See the light shining off of this, and of course the wonderful colors that Rian put together, the art style. It's gonna be pretty cool. Can't wait to see this fully animated. And it is part of the super rare pool. Again, may not be part that you need to get the album complete, but definitely gonna be 1200 gold. And gonna be awesome to get. Then we go to Adam Warlock, which I still think he needs another type of buff. Being a 5/5 is tough. Definitely should be a 3-cost, but nonetheless, this Adam Warlock looks pretty cool. Looks like the Phoenix or something is going on here with his hand. You guys let me know down in the comments. But we got the fire here, we got kind of the cold here, another kind of half and half, but more so this on the other end. But nonetheless, these wind looking items are supposed to show the wind blowing. Hopefully we see this hand, the things around it kind of doing something to show that it's being charged up or being, you know, filled up with the fire and the flames. Pretty cool looking Adam Warlock variant. Definitely, super rare. 1200 gold. Listen, if you guys love this artist or love Adam Warlock, it's definitely gonna be worth it. Then we come on to our final 2. The Scarlet Witch looks amazing. Love the hair. I love all this stuff in the background. If all this is moving, this would be so good. Most likely probably the smoke from the purple stuff is gonna be moving. We're gonna see the light shining off of the outfit she has here in her inner thigh, and the back here under her arm, coming down here. I'm sure we're gonna see the light shining, and of course up here as well. This is part of the super rare pool. Derek Chu, good job here. Definitely 1200 gold, I think is worth it. Scarlet Witch is a great card in the game. Definitely hope this is gonna be as animated as we want it to be. Then last but not least, this Iceman variant was data mined when the beta was out. I remember seeing this animation being used for people when they were doing beta videos on Iceman card lists and things of that nature. This card looks cool. Definitely one of the better Iceman variants out there. Cannot wait to get it. Can't wait to see the animation. You know, hopefully we see the water moving, so it looks like Iceman is actually chilling and moving down in some type of ice looking lake or ocean. We're going to see, I'm sure, the light shining all over him. This too as well. Hopefully that gets animated. This looks cool, man. I really can't wait to get this awesome looking variant, and it's going to be super rare, so 1200 gold, part of the super vacation variants. Definitely highly recommend getting this. Iceman is still one of the good 1-cost cards in the game that you just use to go ahead and disrupt your opponent's whole card list. All right, guys, so that wraps up this week's videos of variants. Now, of course, next week is a new season starting. That means we're going to have a plethora of new variants, a plethora of new cards as well, and it's going to be an amazing time. We're definitely going to bring all those awesome variants to you. So if you like what you see, excited about next season's variants, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn that bell so you'll be notified when the next episode, of course, is published. Now, if you want to hear more about those new cards coming out and what card list this should go in, definitely check out the Marvel SNAPcast podcast with your hosts, myself, of course, the top 5 best snappers in the world, Cino, and the newest host to the wonderful family, It's Guest Gaming. Now, he's been there for the past 3 episodes. We've been getting some amazing feedback from the community on how great they love our energy, all 3 of us. And shout out, of course, to Power On Gaming, because Marvel SNAPcast is now powered by Power On. So definitely go check it out. We'll leave a link down below to the podcast. We are trying to make 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube for Marvel SNAPcast. So again, if you like that content over there as well, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe, turn on that bell so you'll be notified when the next episode of the podcast will go live. And of course, if you don't want to watch it over on YouTube, Marvel SNAPcast is on all podcast channels everywhere. That means, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, etc., etc. All right, guys. So again, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sticking it out this long. And again, I apologize for the inconsistency, but we're going to change that starting with this video. Of course, we're going to bring in you videos every week of all the new variants coming out. And of course, Power On members like Prashawn and others, we're going to do some cool things going out every month. I believe Prashawn and myself did the top variants for May. Now we're going to do one for June. So make sure you look out for that video as well. And again, thanks guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it if you're here for the first time. Again, I'm Ken, SuperTechGod. That's right, the gentleman with every variant in the game. All right, till next time, guys. Peace.